Howdy howdy, Sue Devil here, and welcome back to our Mortal Empire's legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Relaxing campaign where we're going to paint the map blue, take over every settlement, find every single special building there is to find, and experience all the new mechanics of the Mortal Empire's campaign. And we have some fun themed armies. Every single army we have is different. And well, the last episode, I guess we'll start this one, we confederated with Karak Azul, and we got a buttload of agents. So we've got 7 new agents, and so I wanted to stop and take a look at the campaign and just have a think about where we are and what we wanted to do. So I think I'll take a little time at the beginning of this episode to go over our strategy for the next, I would say, 50 turns or so. And what the plan is. Not that you make a plan, you don't always execute, but first of all, what I did with my agents is I went through them and I gave them all marching orders. So with the agents that I could, I'm sending one agent here to Silver Road. I think I have a runesmith here. I'm going to send a Thane this way so that I can put some income increasing techs on him or followers, so I can increase the output in Karak. And I believe I have a Thane here. Yep. So I'm sending a runesmith up to Gunbad to do the same thing. Now with my master engineers, I'm actually going to send all my master engineers out towards enemy settlements. And the reason I'm going to do that is over the next 50 turns, what I want to do is use their ability to steal technology to increase our rate at which we get these. I mean, we're already in pretty good shape because of our engineers guilds, our engineers workshops, and these types of things. But I want to focus down all these techs in the next 50 turns. I mean, we're not going to get them all, but we're going to increase. My overall goal is, if we look at the campaign map, my goal right now is to finish off this whole southern part of the map and take it all over. And I would like to time it so that all my techs are completed by then, so that'll help snowball my campaign so that we can then move over to Lustria, take over all this, and start pushing up into the Dark Elves here, and basically get a full surround on the map, and then come over into the High Elves, and then finally back over here. My expansion up top is complete. I'm not going to go past the World's Edge Mountains. I've got a gold mine here. I'm allies with the Empire. All I want to do is finish off Essen, and I don't want to take it. So I've given them an order to come and given Empire a war coordination target to come and take Essen. All I want to do with Thorgrim is come and take Oakenhammer, and then Essen will be the last settlement for the vampire counts, and hopefully one of these 3 armies, or 2 of them, will come down here and take Essen. We have another war coordination target that I previously set to take Telebheim for the vampire counts, and Isabella is left in Wurtbad, and we do have Ungrim sitting here in Averheim. So I've got, the plan is Thorgrim's going to come and take Oakenhammer, and then he's going to stay up here to defend against Chaos. With Ungrim, I think he's actually going to perform better against the undead, and I do need help in the south. So I'm going to send him south to help really clean up all this mess down here and start settling. So I'm going to have Ungrim down here. I'm going to have Kunhern down here. And I plan on leaving Dwinbar kind of here until the Chaos invasion is done, so I can defend my home provinces. When Chaos, they'll sail all the way up here, and we'll defend there. And Belagar is just going to stick around here until I kind of get Misty Mountain and Death Gorge, and then I'll have 2 fronts on this side to worry about. I mean, I want to go get Lamia that can come through here and work my way down, but really all I'm worried about is getting to Death Gorge and Misty Mountain and trying to keep Belagar in the general area to fight against the Lizardmen, and hopefully Karak Zorn. Once we get Death Gorge, we can get a peace agreement with them. I mean, we'll see who they attack and what they do. I'm really not sure what's going to go on here right now, but I've put Belagar specifically in the settlement so that if they all attack and siege, I can lightning strike my way out and really put a dent in their armies, and then go over and clean up the rest of the stuff. Drinkaraz, Spite Peak, Kratamen, Misty Mountain, and Death Gorge, and then we'll complete 2 more provinces on this side. And with Ungram coming right down the pipe, if we have to, he's not a good army to defend against Chaos, but with between Belagar, Dwinbar, and Ungram, we should be able to hold this front and clean up those armies. Now, I've left Galbaraz specifically with all these armies, all these undead armies around it. They will eventually take it. I don't know. It'll be probably this turn or next. It only has 1 turn before it runs out of supplies. I wanted to leave those armies so that when Chaos comes up, they'll kind of be a speed bump. And hopefully they'll diminish those armies somewhat, because Chaos is at war with everyone, which is fantastic. And we'll just try and maintain here at Dragonhorn. We might head out depending on how things go, and I might actually take this army, which is what I like to call kind of my optimized setup to be an inexpensive army. You know, we're at 5,900. It's a good solid army, all rank 8 dwarf warriors and rank 8 quarrelers, 1 grudge thrower. Really, I might actually go back, just pop right into the edge of Iron Rock, and exchange maybe 2 quarrelers for 2 thunders, and 4 dwarf warriors for 4 more dwarf warriors with great weapons, just so they can be a little more beefy against the Chaos armies when they come up. I don't know. I might just leave it like this too and see how they perform. But really, once we take, I'll send Belagar with his freaking awesome army, all Ironbreakers, hammers, you know, 1 group of Slayers, 2 flavors of Iron Drake, all 3 flavors of Gyrocopter, and 4 organ guns. I plan on taking Workbad with him, and I'll probably go sack Kemperbad, because that's part of Talabheim, and sack Nuln as well. If the Empire doesn't go ahead and take it right now, which I think they will, finish off the Von Karsteins and the Vampire Counts, and then they're going to be done. And then I'll shift Grombrindle, where I'll shift Grombrindle up north here to work with Thorgrim to really push. I plan not on just hanging around here, because I'm going to have all allies around me. I'm going to actually push into Chaos and fight alongside the Empire up here to help them push back. But I might not be, like, it depends on the timing of everything. We'll see how everything works out. But I'm going to get up there and I'm going to meet these armies head on with Grombrindle and Thorgrim. And like I said, we'll push Ungram down south, and Belagar will be in a general holding pattern around this area. And, you know, the army that's really most at risk here is, I'll say, Kunhern. And that's because we've had this desperate defense at Martek. And, you know, I was reading one of the comments, so it's like, you know, if you just would have hung out right behind Martek, you could have got all your replenishment. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. You know, it's just funny, you know these things, but every single battle, when I was done the battle, it felt like it was over. You know, like I had beaten them, they're not coming back, so I'm like, I don't think they'll come back. If they come back, I'll be mad. And then they would come back, and I'll have another fight. So, what I do need to do with Kunhern is I need to get some regiments of renown and fight off this Chaos army. That, like, they may be able to siege it in 1 turn, but I think the garrison here in Eye of the Panther should be able to hold off this army if they siege first turn. They do have a lot of cav, and the chariots are useless in a siege. And then Misty Mountain I have to worry about. Maybe this army, I don't know. They'll never take, Vulture Mountain. They'll never take Vulture Mountain 1 turn. This Vulture Mountain has like 2 Ironbreakers, Slayers, Longbeards, Thunders, an Organ Gun, Iron Drakes. I mean, if they have 2 armies, I should still be able to defend. 3 armies is probably the point at which I won't be able to defend. But hopefully they get attacked by Wallman Postner or vice versa, because they are at war with each other. And you can see the red X when I click on them is over top of the Vampire Count army, and when I click on them, So that's how you know they're at war kind of easily. And these guys are actually at war with them too, but they don't seem like they're going to be doing much of anything. So that's in general, that's the plan. Kind of the next 50 turns, we're gonna focus on beating back chaos, finishing off the vampire counts, which should be 10 turns or less, pushing Ungram down here to really, I'm just gonna take this map corner-wise. So I'll take Ungram down here, we'll take all this stuff, and we'll just push in through the mountains. And if we get a peace agreement with Carrick Zorn, we get it, and eventually we'll confederate with them. But if we don't, we'll keep pushing. Otherwise, we want to take the lizardmen down here. And then at this point, when I have this, like, there's going to be a whole big pocket of settlements I don't need walls in, so I can enhance my economy even that much more. And like I said, I want to time it so I finish, or come close to finishing, all of my techs. So that way, for the last part of the campaign, I will be facing, you know, their very best armies here, the best Skaven armies, the best Lizardmen armies, the best Dark Elf armies, High Elf armies, and eventually Bretonnian, and lastly, the Empire. So that's the rough plan for the next 50 turns. I did go and, like I said, I gave all of these guys orders and just kind of plugged them in so they have stuff to do and places to go. Oh right, I do have to go and select him. For some reason I couldn't give him orders. I did go to Valias Sorrow as well, and I went in here and just made sure I got the right buildings being deconstructed. So I'm getting rid of the sparring chamber, the ranger barracks I don't think I need, and we're going to put some walls in there, and you know, potentially a refectory or a trading depot. I'll just take a look at that. And Crack 8 Peaks, we have this awesome special building which we started, which is, you know, campaign movement range plus 20% for one army starting in this region, growth plus 5, all provinces, fantastic. Income from trade plus 10% faction wide. You know, casualty replenishment 15%, upkeep minus 5% for Ironbreakers faction wide, which is awesome. Unit experience plus 3 for Ironbreakers. So I'd eventually like to recruit Ironbreakers here. So I will keep this building for the Ironbreakers, the armory, and that will allow me to continue to recruit Ironbreakers here. And I'm going to keep this Engineer's Workshop. I do want to get this to the top rank so we can take advantage of that research rate bonus of plus 8%. And I won't get another engineer though, because I got a whole bunch of heroes. So that's the plan. I guess the last thing I did do was, I mean, we're getting low on gold, and that's partly because I put Groth Ironbeard in here just to make sure Rudolf von Drac can't take Waldenhof. You know, I mean, I know he's beat up and he only has 2 units, but they can recruit like a bunch of zombies and everything and attack, and he still may be able to do that and attack Waldenhof and win, because Waldenhof is a very small garrison, and you know, so I may lose Groth. If I do, I do. But that was the general plan. So Eschen is perfectly safe, I think, with its garrison, because I do have a watch room up there from this army, and obviously Thorgrim's heading to Oakenhammer next turn. So with that all kind of planned out, I'm going to start moving Ungram now, and we will see what is the best path to take, because I want Ungram to kind of come down into here. So I might send him to Myrmidons. So yeah, so he should have 1, 2, 3 more turns and he'll get there. He has very, very good movement range, and he should continue to replenish. I might have to stop for a turn of replenishment or 2. Oh, and I went and renamed some of Ungram's army. I've got these Slayers or Grimnir's Axes. I mean, that lore source I got, it's a French website, it's so awesome. It's really fun to read. So they're Grimnir's Axes, and I also got the Lost Brotherhood in here, and I put in the Rangers of Rordak on this side, and I've got in here Thordek Barbadrax. So I'm still going to need a... I got Snorri Oathkeeper. I mean, it's a good name, But if I can find a good runesmith name or someone who in the lore has stayed with Ungrim Ironfist, I'll rename him. And when we do get our Master Engineer back, I have a name for him as well. So I think that's it. That's the update of the campaign. So we'll go and just double check where everyone is. Yeah, Snorri's there, Dwinbar. I moved back there. Yeah, I got no mover. Ungrim's moved. Groth is moved. And there's Kazadi Gundrickson. We are going to change his name. So let's just go take a look at our buildings. The Blood River Valley. Okay, I am switching that to Masters of Steel and Stone because I do... what building do I really want? This one. So I don't quite have enough gold for it right now. So next turn, hopefully we can get that Engineer's Guild Hall moving there. And I kind of would like to get this Gunsmith Forge going as well, but I may not put it in right away. Other than that, even though we have this Confederation penalty, -8 public order, I think we're going to be generally able to withstand it. We'll kind of go through and take a look. We're still +1 here. You know, Stirland's a bit of a problem, but we'll keep that under control. Western Badlands is +6 for public order. Southern Badlands is -35. We're at -61 here in Averheim, but we're not taxing it. We'll kind of manage it and keep it under control. The Black Mountains is -5, but they're starting at 100, so I'll just keep them taxed and they'll keep moving forward. Here, the Western Border Princes is -6. Again, that's only 5 turns, so they'll still be above 0. They'll be at technically at around +9 when this whole business is over, so they should be good. Yeah, the Vaults is at 100, so it's fine. The Adelan Mountains, maybe not as fine, but we do have it on Venerate the Ancestors to try and keep pushing down that vampiric corruption and chaos corruption. Right now our Untainted is going down, even though we have all these characters in town. We'll do our best on that side. And you know, it's got good income, 3,000 per turn, so I want to keep that going and not change it till I have to. Rib Peaks is 95 and -8, so they'll be fine. I do have them on growth still, and I am building to the next rank, so I'm going to be getting that gold mine very soon, which is fantastic. And then we're back to the Desolation of Nagash. I took away some of these buildings. So Krak Azul. Why do I want this here? I want this brine mining pit. I just want to work out what I did here and why. There's no reason for this. The siege workshop, so I removed it. I don't need the ranger barracks here. Might as well keep the Hall of Oaths and the Rune Forge. And I'm just thinking I do not need this mustering hall. So I think I'll get rid of it. Because we don't have any special buildings in this province, I don't think. Do we have an iron mine in here? No, it's just a brine mining pit. Black iron mine. Oh, we do have an iron mine. I could recruit here. I don't see any particular need. I mean, we'll still be able to recruit iron breakers and hammers. They just won't get... And they will get the bonus. Yeah, I don't need to recruit the lower level units. So I'll get rid of that and we'll start sort of rebuilding. Okay. Yeah, long beginning of the episode. But I think just to bring everyone up to speed, and for anyone who's new and this is their first time watching this campaign, if you hadn't noticed, I take my campaigns very slowly. I make plenty of mistakes, but usually they're fun mistakes. Not fun for me all the time, but sometimes they are. So if you want a really fast, smooth, quick campaign, you're in the wrong place. But I mean, you do have a fast forward button to go past all my yipping and yapping. So anyways, that's pretty much it. And again, I will finish these quests as soon as the opportunity arises. So we'll go back to diplomacy. Just we gotta always keep checking. Carrick Zorn does not want a peace agreement. We have a war coordination target with the Empire. We have... Oh, can we trade with them? They're all the way over there. I mean, I'll take a non-aggression pact if that'll get me some trade. Nope. Order of Lore Masters. So they're going up. So they may want to get back into a trade agreement with us. And the reason they're going to go up is because of the military actions against Chaos. So it's going to go up fast. The reason it went down is because we're a great power and because of a natural aversion. And we're still at war with Teotihuacan. Well, that's fine. Where is it? Who are we at war with? Stragos, Neckarch Brotherhood, Teotihuacan, Carrick Zorn. Von Karstein's and Vampire accounts are about to be very gone. Last Defenders, yeah, we'll keep that war. Clan Wars, yeah, man, I don't need that war, but Lothern, right. We want to keep checking about Lothern. Because I would like to get trade back with them, and Hexawaddle. No peace yet. I think eventually they'll come around. Like, we're very friendly and improving, and we're at war with them. so I imagine that that will come around. So, all right. So with all that, here's where the action is this turn. We've lost this settlement down here. It'll be interesting to see if these armies come this way. I sure hope not, because if they do, we're going to have a hard time defending it. But let's go watch and see what the dwarves do. Our kin from Carrick Zorn. Okay, we have some population surpluses. That's excellent. That's just, we really do want to get some walls up before Chaos gets down there, but I don't think Chaos is going to make it with Grombrindle and Thorgrim. They both have lightning strike. They both have strong armies, very good armor, high level. So, I mean, you never know though. We might come across a couple armies that are extremely powerful. All right, Musalon is, yeah, I think between Bretonia and the Empire, Musalon's not long for this world, at least up north and maybe down south. If I could, I'd love to go sneak in there and take a province of Musalons before they get wiped out, so they can kind of have a foothold over there. But you know, I don't know if that'll happen. And hopefully these guys come, at least one of them comes south. They have lots of armies around here to deal with Chaos, but nope, they're going to Talabheim maybe to ensure that siege is completed. I mean, if they don't come down to Essen, I'll go raise it, and that's how I'll finish off the vampire counts, which I'm fine with. And then I can send Thorgrim north to fight with the Empire against Chaos. Yeah, these armies are going to struggle. Hopefully they have walls built up in some of these so they are a little more robust in defense, but I doubt it. Yeah, they kind of have some half stacks. They have a lot of armies, Empire does, and a lot of them are pretty strong, especially Volkmar the Grim. Hopefully he stays up there to fight with us because his army is amazing. Yeah, and Karl, the Emperor himself, helped us out a few turns back, which is very appreciated. He's taken a bit of a beating because of it, but okay, so they're not going to Waldenhof, which is good news for us. And he's sieging Tempelhof? What? Well, I'm fine with that. You go, you do you. They're vampire. You do you. Steel technology, okay. Yeah, you know, I should have been stealing technology a lot sooner. We'd be so much further ahead in this campaign. We'd probably have 3 or 4 more techs, but I mean, a small mistake. And pretty minor in the big scheme of things, I think. But if I'd really like to do a campaign where, like, I've got so many plans for different campaigns I want to do. I would like to see how fast it's possible to get all of your text done. I think we're at a turn 150 something maybe. I don't know what we're at. There's no way Isabella makes it all the way there. No. Okay. So, do we let Isabella just have her way with our smaller settlements? I think we do. I think we want their capitals. That's the critical part. So, I think we kind of take Oakenhammer and don't really defend, you know. Yeah, here comes chaos, razing everything to the ground. We'll see about the Wood Elves if they're going to go after that Beastmen herd. They're there, and they quote-unquote hate Beastmen. Alright, there's that Bretonnian army that's all heroes. They're pretty tough, so they defeated an army right here. Okay, they're just going to go and replenish. Malubad the Legend. Yeah, we'll see if Lothern sends an army our way. I doubt it, but they might. It'd be our first High Elf fight of the campaign. Still haven't had a Skaven fight, but you know, I'm hopeful that Clan Moors is doing better in Lustria. Oh, you know, I should send one of these heroes out to Lustria just to explore. Just for fun. I think I'm going to do that. And here come the last defenders. Yeah, we've kind of diminished their armies up here, and I do want to just blitz through this, because they're going to keep sending armies up, because I'm not going to be taking any of their capitals anytime soon, so Belagar is going to have a lot of fights against the Lizardmen. So here we're going to see if Carrick Zorn, what they're going to do. Are they going to come and siege us at Caracasgal? Or are they going to take Crooked Fang Fort, which they can? Okay, that's good. Come on up. Ah, okay. That's too bad. If I could have had all three of those armies, that would have been extremely good for us. And we'll see. Oh, that's Talea. Okay. And Red Horde, are you coming to Averheim? No, I thought it was just like a little whoop-de-doo there. Thought he was coming over for sure. Okay, it looks like the way is pretty clear for us. Now, are these guys going to back off? Or yeah, so they see that Chaos Army coming, and it looks like they don't want any piece of that. So they're probably going to back off all the way up here. And we're probably going to struggle in Martek again, because these armies are replenishing extremely fast. Because we've hurt the Neckarch Brotherhood a little, but we haven't really hurt the Strigos Empire. We got to get El Hike before we can do that, so... We'll see about Muslon. And I really like watching where those agents go. I mean, it's just where the agents go, the armies will follow. Not general, maybe 50% of the time, but it's a pretty reasonable generalization. So where is the Red Duke headed? Oh, I know. There's a raised settlement up there, and these guys have just gone straight for every raised settlement on the map. As soon as it's raised. Oh, we might lose this now. Nope. Okay. Is he going to go start killing our heroes? Failure, good. Oh, man. Man, they have a lot of armies. That's insane. I mean, they're pretty trashy in general, but I mean, they got a lot. I mean, I only have so many arrows in my quiver, so many bolts on my wagon, you know. Yeah, I just think in this campaign, if you replace all the battles we've had with the vampire accounts, and the undead and make that Skaven instead, and this campaign would have been, I mean, it's been really fun already, but it would have been absolutely epic. So, I mean, that's my only complaint so far, is that we didn't really get to fight Queek at his peak and see him take like 15 settlements down south. It would have been fun if kind of Queek expanded west instead of north, and we would have a very strong Krokar faction and a very strong Queek faction. Like if Queek was all over the place here and all these battles against the undead were all against the Skaven, this would have been absolutely epic. Not that it hasn't been pretty good anyways, right? Okay, so we got... they're kind of shifting around. Maybe Eye of the Panther seems easier to them. I don't know. Alright, Ulrich get gold, and as soon as this Chaos Invasion is done, Ulrich get gold's going to get back on the ocean and do some treasure hunting. It's time. Waterproof packaging is done, so income from salt mines and dye makers, which is awesome. Oh, and by the way, our next two themed armies, I've already got them planned out. They're going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if I've said it already, but we're going to do a very, very inexpensive army. I'll see what kind of the cheapest possible effective army I can make is, and then we're going to do our flamethrower army. You know, four Iron Drakes with flamethrowers, 4 flame cannons. We're going to have the Warriors of Dragonfire Path, the Ekron Miners, 4 units of miners with blasting charges, and then the rest are going to be iron breakers with blasting charges. I mean, it should be an absolutely epic engagement with all of those explosions going off. So income is done there. Excellent. Defeat, yep. Morgus Silverhorn. Oh, he's raiding, that's fine. So the Empire is mobilized against Essen. So they weren't going there, but they must have done it now. And Belagar is now an authoritarian. I am the law. That's right, Belagar. You are the law. Southern Badlands, okay. So we're going to get another rebellion here, which is excellent, which means that, as we've seen in the past, we do have a rebellion here already, but this army will refill itself up with higher level troops, I think. So we'll kind of watch. If I remember, I'll come watch this at the end of the turn, and we should see that army get a whole lot better, unless they siege and win this turn. Okay, Eastern Sylvania. Oh, Drakenhof, that's fine. I think we did a loot and occupy there. I'm just fine with that. And that is it for that turn. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the episode. I'll continue the episode. I'm going to cut it here and just quit my game and restart it to see if there's been any updates, because one of the things I really want, and I've seen it on someone else's campaign, is that immortal trait. So you go into an army like, say, Groth, and on their tech trees there's a thing they get at rank 21 where they can become immortal. I don't know if I need to update my game for that or not, but anyways, for you it'll be just a little and the campaign will continue, but I need to go and do some looking. Alrighty, we're back. I reloaded the game. It doesn't look like anything's changed. So, I mean, I don't know if this immortal thing, maybe the person I was watching had just modded it in or something. But anyhow,
do not mistake me for a fool.
I'm just going to take Groth Ironbeard here, and we'll disband him. Oh, wait, does he have a construction cost? Now, is there anything to construct here in Eschen? Why, yes there is. Let's just take a look. So Eschen. All right, I wanted the wine. Drakenhof. Anything in particular we wanted there? Yes, we'll get the trading depot. That'll help increase our income from our gold mine. We're just going to let the rest of this build up. Got 2 more turns till that's done. So now that we got those things built, I can go and... Thank you for holding down the fort for me there, Groth. I will probably see you later. Oh yeah, 15,000. That's come up quite a bit, which is good. Where's Oberstyre? Ah, he might be going for Oberstyre.
Such a thing is impossible.
Same with Isabella. Son of a gun.
I am the White Dwarf.
Insolence.
Ah, if he takes it, he takes it. Whatever. I'll want to go take Oakenhammer and just get this done with.
Send me to vengeance.
So, yep. There we go. Thorgrim, let's just go and take Oakenhammer, please. I want to finish that province.
To battle.
How could that even be that way? Well, didn't lose anyone. Okay, we're just going to occupy that. And we now have finished Zufbar, which is excellent. Okay, now let's go. What do we want? We have really good there. Wow. Should we have one turn until a surplus point, so I guess we go into Zufbar proper. There's nothing we're in a real hurry to make, so I'm just going to hit tax on these guys, and we'll bump up that income. And Thorgrim, maybe a turn or two, and he's going to be ready to roll. Does Dromar have walls? Yeah, it does. Okay. So,
How can I help?
I would like... Can you reach here? So he can reach Averheim.
Get it done.
So I'll just go there to...
I'm ready.
can I get to here? I think I can get to there next turn. I'm just going to go hold back the public order in Averheim. I'm not taxing the province. What is it? Averheim and Grenstadt? That's fine. I may lose the moot in Fort Oberstyre. I really don't care that much. We'll get that going here. Just to keep our income rising. Now we have a lot of building to do, so maybe I want to go and kind of get that done. Let's make sure I know what I'm doing here. Okay, let's go to Karak 8 Peaks. Okay, that's on the go. Did we switch to Masters of Steel and Stone? No, we didn't because we don't have it. Okay, Blood River Valley. There we're at Masters of Steel and Stone, and I did want to get my Engineers Guild Hall at a discount, and I might as well get this while I'm at it and switch back to taxes. Okay. We'll go to Western Sylvania. Yeah, we know what's going on there. Ah. This doesn't scroll very nice, so... Okay. Desolation of Nagash. Right. So... Black Iron Mine. I was just thinking, do I need walls there? Like in Krakazgal, I for sure want walls. There's no doubt about it, just to protect my capitals, and we'll get the brine mining pit, income. You know, that sorts that out. Black Iron Mine, do I need walls? I don't think I do. I'll get that trading depot. Because it's kind of all the way tucked back in here behind Caracas. They can't get by, like, well, they could get by here to Black Iron Mine, but they can't get by a Caracas Gull unless they're using the underway. I mean, if I lost it, I lost it. I think that extra income's gonna do me well. Okay, you.
What needs to be done?
I wanted you to go over here, I believe. Yep, that's the engineer.
Move!
So let's get him going. I think all these other...
Arcane winds under
Okay,
control.
you have a command.
By the
You have a
king's
command.
command.
You have a command. Okay, so Aldrich, I actually... Let's go and send him right here. I want to see what's in these mountains. Can I go there? Okay. Yeah, he's got the path. He's going to take off right here. Good. So he's going to go see what's in the mountains. I think I got everyone else going to where I want them to get.
Revenge incarnate.
Yeah, we're higher quality than both these armies, so we should be able to sally out and lightning strike them. Yes, we can. Done, and I'll take that replenishment, 5%. Ah, man, that's so nice. Okay. Good.
Yes.
And we'll just go and fight these guys. So they're going to retreat,
Leaving.
but just not far enough. Were they in forced march? I don't think so.
For vengeance.
So that'll finish these guys off. Good. And we'll 9% replenishment. It's just so nice. And that should be it for them. And
Vengeance.
can we... Okay, we got him. Physical resistance. Wow, nice talisman. Excellent. Got another stonemason. Now, his Krakazgal got walls. One turn, and he can definitely not get there in a turn. Because he walked the other way. There's no way he gets there in a turn. That's 75%. I mean, it does have walls, but they're beat up. So,
Lun's heir.
understanding that, I'm going to force march
Our ancestors would be
over
proud.
here.
Moving
Like that.
out.
Okay. That way I can do my best to just go through and take Spike Peak and Drain Karaz. Cricket Fang Fort, I can definitely build here now. Valia's Sorrow. Oh. Okay, Cricket Fang Fort. Let's go here. Cricket Fang Fort. Do I need growth? Yeah, I do, I guess. We'll get the growth then. Go to Valia's Sorrow. I do want the walls. And now I was thinking about it. Valia's Sorrow's fairly big. Like here's... that's Cricket Fang Fort. Where's Valia's Sorrow end? You can't really come up here, but if we put... Like maybe I should put a... I'm just trying to think of strategic locations to put my... Ranger Barracks. Do I need that there? No, I don't. What's my public order like in this area? -7. Let's... Yeah, let's put this refectory here. Just, we'll handle that. We'll go to Crack 8 Peaks. I would like this as well. We're trying to focus down our... Oh, I can do the goat pasture. So I'm going to do the goat pastures. No, I want this. Goat pastures, growth 30%. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And then we go back to Cricket Fang Fort. We take this and we put this. I think that'll just be a little bit better. It will just grow a little faster for the same kind of commitment. Okay, let's go. Our master engineer. Steel technology. Yes, please. I want to finish that. Or do I want to do that with him? Let me think about this. Do I have only 7 levels left? And if I do, what do I want? Sapper? Yeah, that'd be nice. Defensive coordinator? Don't need that, so 3. Deadeye? That's range for him, it's not a big deal. Armor? Not a big deal. Yeah, I do. I want steel technology, and we'll let him use it. So Burgar Belagarson, if I could make it so he won't get murdered anymore, that would be positive. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, do we have an engineer here? So you're there.
For clan honor.
Okay, where's our other engineer? He's coming down from here, I do believe.
Master engineer at your service.
Yeah. I do want you down here, please. Okay.
What's your
Yeah, you're traveling. You got a path. You got a path. You You're gonna go exploring.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Where are you?
By the king's command.
Okay, well, we'll kind of work it out. It's not the biggest thing. We do have research available. Just let's go take a look here. All right, I do have another master engineer coming back. Ungram.
I'm the Slayer King.
He does need to get some replenishment. So I kind of want to just...
This may work.
We'll send him down like this. That should allow him to get some replenishment on the way instead of being in forced march. Yep. So we might spend a little bit of time in Zvorak on the way. Again, we're bringing Ungram south to really hit these undead. He's going to be fantastic against them. So that's where we're going. We have our techs. So go to our techs. We just finished waterproof packaging. So income from salt mines and dye makers plus 10%. 6 turns for this one. Deep resource extraction. Oh, you know, the funny thing is, I've never noticed this before. Was this here in the first game too? Our research rate is currently 250%. So we're doing quite good. But our goal is to kind of to get all of our research done. This is going to help snowball us into the end of the campaign. So we're at 250%. I was watching Jackie Fish, and he was like, "Oh, we're at 130%." I'm like, "Oh my God, how long has that been there?" If that's been there since the beginning of the game. All right, so deep resource extraction. That's will give us 15% from salt mines and dye makers. What we want here is Grungni's blessing. Income from all buildings plus 5%. So we'll hit that, and we'll keep going. Dwarven Grims, yeah, that's going to be breweries and gem cutters 10%, and then Hall of Guilds, breweries and gem cutters plus 20%. So we're very, very close to getting all these done. Really, 23 turns or less, depending if we get up over 250%. Okay. What did we want to do with our armies? Okay. Now, Dwinbar,
Time for a reckoning.
I'm going to sneak him backwards a little bit. So we know chaos is coming. I mean, I don't see them in Black Tower of Archaon. I know there's an army around here somewhere, and obviously them. And there's 5 armies here. They're on the way. I'm just going to see if I can sneak Dwinbar right into Iron Rock and just pick up some more Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. So, can I go there? Yep. I can. Okay, so I'm just going to head that way. If I have to come back to Dragonhorn, if like 2 of these armies head out that way, that's fine, but I know Chaos is coming. If I can pick up some Thunders, I probably will, but I'm just going to sit in here and exchange. I'll probably disband 4 and get 4 more Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, and I'll just keep 2 for the sides of my army, and I'll put all the rest up front so they're still not going to outclass Chaos Warriors, but they'll be much more. They'll do a lot more damage to them. So that's the plan with those guys. Grombrindle, did you already move? Yeah, you did. Belagar, you're done. Kunhern. Now, did I want to move with him? I don't think I do, because I can attack him for sure. Can I attack him right now? Let's just go to here.
It's as good as done.
No, I cannot. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay here, and we'll go into camp, get a little more replenishment, and when he sieges, if the other army comes, it's going to be at a bit of a problem. But we will. I'm not going to recruit and use global right now. Because my plan is I will recruit some regiments of renown once he attacks to defend the Eye of the Panther. And we'll see. I mean, I might actually be in trouble here if only Kunhern. Well, no, I'm not. I can always, at any time, just jump to the other side, so the army should be okay, but I'm going to do my best to defend. Thori.
Wounds under control.
Yeah, Throthy, the once murdered.
Fire's glowing.
Yeah, he misses Melissa Ratep. He misses running by her, wondering if he's going to be murdered.
Summon me.
Yeah, you got a place to go. Rangi, you got a place to go. Sorry, yeah, we got all these guys done. Grazan, Thick. Oh, Thick should be really close. So,
Beijing belts.
is this it? No. So he should be right there. Okay, Thick is almost there. We'll try and remember to get back to him. And where is... Oh, there's Kazadny Gundrickson. 2 turns. So he's going to have a hard time catching up to the army. So maybe I'll leave him there and I'll put someone else in. But I like him. He's leveled up the way that I want him for this army. But, well, we'll see. Alright, anything else we want to do here? Western Sylvania. Alright, we're going to leave Oberstyre. Oh, did I change these guys back to away from Masters of Steel and Stone? I did. To taxes, that's precisely what I wanted. And I don't believe I have anybody else doing something now. Settlement upgrade. Okay. Imminent rebellion. Oh, in Drakenhof. That's fine. 72%. Yeah, Thorgrim's right there. What I'll do with Thorgrim is I'll go back up to Drakenhof and I'll come around to Templehof, corner this army and that army. Like they might take the Moot or Oberstyre and we'll just chase them on up and finish them off. And Grombrindle, I think I might, whatever they do, I might just head straight to Wurtbad. Yeah, they can recruit more Vargulfs. Head straight to Wurtbad because they do have a good garrison. Well, whatever. I have a good army. So whatever. It's going to be fun. Alright. So, let's go to Karak Zorn. Do they want peace yet?
You dare.
I do dare. Okay, Knights of the Flame, Bretonia. Servants to Chaos. Like, how is this? How are we so friendly? They like us. They really like us. 289? 321? That's so weird. I don't get it. Broken treaties with Karak Zorn. They don't like the Von Karsteins. Well, whatever. Nagarond. We're improving. I wonder if we can trade with them.
We have no friends.
Yeah, that's true. At least not you, Ugly. Alright, Empire is good. We're going up towards, we're at 349. Heading up towards 493. Lothern.
Ariel's champion.
Are you looking for peace
I will
yet?
weigh what you have to say and then
Because it's going up to 2. Well, what about Order of Lore Masters? We're 20. Going up to 42.
I have little choice but to listen to your...
Alright, I hear ya. Talaxtalan? We're around 23. Like if you want. Nope, not interested. And Hexawaddle? Nope. Clan Moors, Talea. Clan Moors likes us. They like us. They really like us. Okay. The Wood Elves. I wonder if it's possible to make any route to the Wood Elves' capital. No, we need this. I wish I could trade a settlement somewhere with them. I'd go take a province for you to trade for this. That's how much I can't stand having one province, one region out of a province, not mine. It just drives me batty. Okay. Was there anything else we needed to do? War targets, got them. Trade, yeah, all that sorted out. Strength rank, we're 5. Empire's 1, good. And they're 1 just when we need it. When we have Chaos invading. Hexawaddle 2, Lothern 3, Wood Elves 4. The Servants of Chaos 6. The Neckarch Brotherhood is 7. Wow. Puppets 8. Vessels 9. Talea's 10. Strigos 11, Vampire Coast 12 or 20 or 13, Nagaron is taking a... Looks like they've... You know, Nagaron might have gotten to a few big fights with Hexawaddle and Lothran and lost, is what it looks like to me. Muslon, Warriors of Chaos 16, Von Karstein 17, but they're losing fast. Last Defenders 18. We definitely... Beating Krokgar's army really hurt them. Vampire counts 29. So, I mean, the plan is, once we eliminate the Von Karsteins and the Vampire counts, we fight side by side with Empire against Chaos as they roll into town. So, oh, we have an imminent rebellion here. So, we wanted to see if this army, which has some pretty trashy numbers, goes up with this rebellion and gets better troops. So let's hit that in turn. We have a few of our characters which are going to move. I'm just going to leave them on auto move for a little bit until they kind of get somewhat close to where I want them.
Yes.
Because I have a few that... I have two that are going to go and help my income. And I just want to go... I just want them to just automatically go to where I want them, so I don't forget them. Like, managing heroes when you have this many can be... It's easy to forget them, and I don't want to turn on my hero hasn't moved thinger yet, so... Or ever again. You know, so that's handy to have in the beginning when you might only have 3 or 4 heroes, but... I clearly have more than that, so... Okay, the Empire. Zifbar is a surplus, good. And a rebellion in Eastern Sylvania. So we'll see if Empire goes to Essen. I think they were going that way. Maybe they'll go to Nuln too. I hope so. But I do want to take Wertbad, so hopefully Edward's Todbringer doesn't go up to Wertbad, because I would like it. Did they take it? Looks like they sacked it if they didn't. Or maybe they lost. What the hell? Wow. Balthasar. Balthasar Gelt is just... I mean, I don't get it. I mean, he has tons of magic. He's good. He's a good legendary lord to watch. But he has just not performed. Again, especially when you compare him to... right there, Volkmar the Grim. We shall call him Volkmar Big Balls Grim, because he had a half a stack and he waded right into 4 Chaos armies right in the middle and tore the snot out of them all. So I guess he needs to come back to make that little bit of magic happen in Telebheim. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Balthasar just can't seem to get it done. Yeah, it looks like the Empire armies are coming down. I don't mind as well. I would like them to take Nuln. Maybe they're going to go take Kemperbad? No? I don't know. But even if they lose a few provinces up there, they'll resettle them pretty quickly. They'll just kind of keep chaos relatively slow. Carl, you need to redo your army there, bud. Okay. I wonder if this guy... No, he's recruiting, so... No, his recruiting will be done. I wonder if he'll keep recruiting. And we'll see where Isabella goes. If she takes the Moot or Oberstyre. Like, even if she takes the Moot, I don't want to attack her there, because I want to get Wertbad, because that's where they're recruiting those Vargals from, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Salt Garrison and Steel Technology. It is. What? Wound against Sigurd? Oh, that's not me. So Rudolph doesn't precisely know where to go. I'm surprised he didn't take it. So now we're going to see where Isabella goes. Hopefully she doesn't go back to Wertbad, because I would, you know, it'll just be... Or she goes somewhere I can see her. Oh, there she goes, back to Wertbad. Alright, well, we're going to have a big fight. And she's in forced march. She's the one inside. Okay. But she is in forced march. Vlad. Looks like he's in rough shape. Mustering right there. That's kind of weird. Alright, here we go. Are they going to send anyone to Frozen Landing, I wonder? The warherds of Chaos are generally pretty weak. They're weak to fight with the Dwarven army because they don't do well against armor. Okay, well, it's good. Daith is going to hopefully go and take care of that army. Good. Alright, good job, boys. I know Durthu got the tar kicked out of him by that Chaos army. Well, you don't worry. I killed all them bad Chaos boys for you. You go kill those beastmen for me, and we got ourselves a good arrangement. We just keep it like that, and you don't go betraying me, and we'll be fine for a long time. I keep wondering if I'm going to see a Lothern army on the way. I don't see it. And I don't know why they declared war. We were even like, I get, you know, like the AI will try to stifle your expansion by changing their attitude towards you. But I mean, we were still like plus 20 when they declared war, and we're nowhere near them. That's something I hope eventually they, you know, like the diplomacy is, you know, they could really, I don't think with a whole lot they could do a whole lot. Oh, Queek, hey buddy, I really want to fight you, so don't go getting yourself killed, okay? I want to fight you with Belagar now, alright? Yeah, I think Belagar did fight Skarsnik. Yeah, because he got his trait. Now I want to make sure Belagar fights Queek before Queek is dead. Now these guys heading... Where are they heading, precisely? That seems weird. Okay. I think these guys are heading to Sorcerer's Island. And we know there's chaos around here. There's 7 stacks of them sailing up towards our capital. Okay, are they going... Oh, no, sorry, that's Strigos. And we know Strigos doesn't really want anything to do with these guys, so they went to Vulture Mountain. Are they going to come back to Martek? I don't know. I can't wait till Ungrim gets down here. He is going to just tear you to shreds. This is like the perfect, like, where I can just set Ungrim free and he can just wander around and fight any army he comes across, any undead army, and let his slayers go to town, chopping them up to bits. That'll be really, really good. It'll be fun for Ungrim. I'll probably be able to level them to 40 pretty quick down south, fighting undead armies. The Red Duke. Now, he doesn't have much of an army, but we know he wants those raised settlements, because Strigos has been really good at going and taking raised settlements. Again, I'd love it for the Skaven to be that faction. Raised settlement anywhere, Skaven go right for it all the time. And even if they don't, it'd be fun if there was, like, say, a 2% random chance every turn that any raised settlement just randomly becomes some random Skaven faction. You know, I think that's the... I really hope they pay a lot of attention to Skaven in the future. Yeah. And you know what? You know, one of the other things Skaven should be able to do? They should be able to recruit Skaven slaves anywhere on the map, kind of like the undead can raise zombies. Because, I mean, the underway is everywhere. Like, an army would easily be able to pop into the underway, pick up some slaves, and put them back into their army. So it'd be interesting if they could, wherever they were, raise Skaven slaves. And maybe there's some places in the world that they might not be able to, and some places might only have 1 available, where some could have 10. But that'd be a really interesting mechanic. It would really help them be that horde faction that could just race across the map, pick up units as they go, and just be a complete menace. Oh, these guys are still there. He's been there for a long time. Holy. So he's just going to go into a hidden encampment, and I guess we do have to worry. Does Nashrak Lair... I think Nashrak's Lair has walls. It may not. We may lose that. I totally forgot about them. Okay, so I assume they're going to... Yep, no, is another... Okay, so these guys are coming to Martek most likely. Okay. So they failed to kill Snorri Draxlayer. Alright. Settlement besieged, we know that. Raiding. These guys are so ugly. Oh my god. I just love the art in this game. Love it. I mean, this is such a wonderful depiction of Raynor Burichmir. Okay. Assault garrison failure. Assault garrison success. Was that us? Oh no, as soon as I see his dwarf. That was Carrick Zorn. Assault garrison success in Vulture Mountain and Crooked Fang Fort. Okay, public order in Peak Pass. Oh. Okay. Stirland. Yep. We know we're gonna have a few turns of public order issues. Runebearer, love them. Okay, I gotta assign that Runebearer. So first of all, can I stop this? I'm not even taxing it. I do have walls. I'm not gonna worry about it. I want to get that Runebearer on who? Who do I want that on? I want it on Ungram, if he doesn't have one.
Restless.
Hey, do you have a Runebearer? Nope. Don't necessarily need that. Let's get the Runebearer. Okay, where is that? Passive, income, leadership. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So.
The slayer in me seeks death.
Gosh, that movement range. So good. Do I hit top speed and then
Yes, my oath is
recover in remittance? I think I do. Or can I get to remittance in 2?
my vows will be satisfied.
You know what? I'm better off to get here and then have the option of jumping or doing whatever I want. So I'm gonna head to remittance,
Slayer throng moves.
and I won't get any recuperation this turn because I've got because I'm in forced march. But maybe it is what it is. Okay.
It is time.
Okay. I want to think about this. Let's go to Thorgrim.
We take the realms.
Okay, you. I want you to head to... Can you get to Eschen? How far can you get?
I agree.
So you can get... You can't quite get into Waldenhof, I don't think. But you can get to Eschen.
Throw bears.
So let's get...
Let's march.
Looks like we can get there. I think we can.
Move in.
Or you get to Waldenhof, that is. That way we can go up and just manage that rebellion right away. And... Is Eschen... Yeah, Eschen's in better shape. So there we are. Okay.
Onward.
What?
It is time.
Okay, good. Whew. Well, doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, I do want to keep going on the wine. Keep going on the growth. And Waldenhof. Waldenhof, yeah, let's keep those walls going. Okay, that looks good. There. That way I can go handle that, and maybe I need to go handle this. So this has walls. Does Nashrak's Lair have? Yeah. Okay, we have walls, so we're good. Those guys can do whatever they like. They can wander around up there. I mean, it's not good for our corruption, for sure. Chaos corruption going up to 29%. Eesh. Alright. Obastire. I guess we build, right? We do have growth building there, so let's just put in an income building in Ovastyre. Okay, let's go down to Belagar. Here I want to see. Okay, you.
The runes are ready.
You. So you first. Can you steal that technology? 50%.
Consult the guild
We were at
tools.
250, so success. So let's just go and take a look at our techs. We're now at 268. Nice. Okay. What I wanted to do is I want to see if this where's steel technology. Okay. Yeah, let's just boost that. I wanted to see if this
Ready.
stacks. Okay.
I have an idea. What needs to
Success. So let's go and look. Oh my god. Wow. I could have been doing this for frickin' 60, 70, 80 turns. We'd probably be close to done. It does stack. We're at 294. Well. I guess. Well, you learn. You live, you learn.
Stand defiant.
It's a new mechanic, and we're learning about it, and I'll definitely put that in my campaign strategy for beginners, that's for sure. Okay, so get in there. Okay, let's just occupy that. Okay, province secured. Awesome. We got another dragon helm. Let's go and we're pretty good on the public order side. Corruption side's all good. I want growth here, and we can keep that going. Here I want. Let's just go in here. Any special buildings? Okay, timber. Woodman's hut. Yeah, let's get that moving. Okay, Cricket Fang Fort, nothing special there. Valias Suro, nothing special there. And 8 Peaks, we know our special buildings are there. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, we're burning through gold fast, but we got a whole bunch of gold in that last turn. Now, Kunhern.
Clan Morgrim.
So these guys are no doubt coming this way, but they will... hopefully they'll stop in Bel Aliad and raise it, and they'll fight these guys if they get a chance. I can't believe these guys have not taken this. Oh right, we wanted to see this army. They only got 3 more. I don't know how good they are, so we'll see if they go and attack these guys. They may or may not actually. Okay, Kunhern. Let's just go out and sally just to see the strength of this army. Oh yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's got a lot of chariots, which I really can't stand fighting. Okay. So, let's pick our best chaos killers here for Regiments of Renown. Definitely. Peak Gate Guard, Grumbling Guard, Scalder Guard, Skyhammer. Yeah, I could use a better front line, so we'll get the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Recruit. Okay.
Master of runecraft.
And we should be able to
Gamma's Kron.
lift that siege quite capably with the help of the garrison. They might even leave. No, they don't. Chaos doesn't ever back down, do they? Okay. Excellent. So let's finish them off. Very minimal losses. And they're gone. Good attacker. Excellent. Auraship leadership +5 when attacking for the whole army, and aura size +20 when attacking. Excellent. Okay. Recruitment cost -7 for artillery. Another stonemason. We got stonemasons everywhere. So I'm going to just pop in here and get a little bit of replenishment. And 18. I wonder maybe the immortal will pop up when I'm level 21. I don't know. Rune of striking. Or Rune of Parrying first. Rune of Striking. I want them to... that's where the dwarves are generally weak in their melee attack, so we'll get that going. So good job there, Kun, and we've got... We'll see what happens down here in Martek. And hopefully we don't make the same mistake of beating off an army, then sitting in Martek, and then getting sieged and not replenishing, and go through that whole epic... Well, maybe not so epic for anyone who had to watch it. I just imagine someone watching that who's like, what are you doing? Putting your army in Martek. Just put them just outside and they can replenish and you'll just be able to fight, no problem. Ah, yeah. Okay, Dwinbar. Right, we wanted you... Is this Iron Rock? Good, okay. Can you get there not in forced march? Yes, you can.
King commands. Move.
Okay. So, how many can I recruit in here? I can recruit 5. So, I know I want these 4. So, I'll go. Thank you, boys. I mean, it didn't do much, but trust me, it's...
To war.
Okay, now, I can't recruit any Thunders. Well, c'est la vie. We'll just get 4 Dwarf Warriors just to make them a little more robust against Chaos. Wait a minute. Can I go... I think I had way more than 50%. Yeah, okay. So we'll just go ahead and recruit 4 Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, just to prep for those Chaos armies, so we'll be just a little bit better against them. And that's one turn. Then I head back to Bitterstone, or pop into Dragonhorn, and maybe I see if I can pick up some more Thunders, just to make them a little better on the armor piercing side.
The throng is mustered.
Where were you headed?
I answer to clan and hold.
Okay, this is not fair,
Honor.
Older. If you level up, I get it. You've leveled up, but... Let's make him tanky, I guess. Okay. And where were you headed, though? That's my problem. Okay, I know where you're going.
Binds me to you.
I know where you're going.
Anad.
Not entirely sure where you're going, but it looks like down there. So,
It is time.
where were you going? Do you have a kit? Brewmaster, Cooper, Choirmaster, Jillsmith. Okay, so you were headed here. Okay, right there.
Move. Anad.
Throthy, the once murdered. We'll just continue with him up here. I'm going to slowly level him. He can get into an army, you know, do that sort of thing. Okay. I moved everyone else, I do believe.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's then go get Gromriddle
Fearless and unbreakable.
and get ready for this fight.
How can I help?
So, who's outside here? I think you're outside. Can I reach? First of all, can I reach? It looks like I can.
For Kazakh.
We get to take Grombrindle's army out for a spin. Okay, they got 2 armies and the settlement garrison. Whew! It's a lot of undead things. Okay, let's take a look at the terrain. Come on, be good. Looks like it's pretty good. I mean, I could lightning strike these guys, but I mean, I could lightning strike these guys and then go into that settlement and fight them in there. But I really kind of want to see how this army does with a challenge. And I mean, I'm not saying this is like a super big challenge or anything like that, but I kind of want to watch them fight. Anyways, I'm going to have a think about this, and I think we're going to start the next episode with Grombrindle, the White Dwarf, rank 40, his themed army, big, beefy, badass dwarfs everywhere, up against Isabella von Karstein for hopefully what's her final appearance in our campaign. So I will see you all next time on our Mortal Empires Legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Have a good one.